Welcome to Paper Threads Cutter Vision Tutorials. In this tutorial we're going to demonstrate using Fun Flock in our project. And this Fun Flock is by Stampendous and can be found at paperthreads.com. And I'm using Chili Pepper Red and Balboa Blue for this demonstration. What I did is I went ahead and used my Copic markers and I colored in my stamped images of the birds. On this stamp I colored the whole image, and on this stamp I colored everything but the area I'm going to use the Fun Flock. And like our previous tutorial, when I did the glitter, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate the difference of using the Fun Flock on an uncolored portion and a colored portion, so you can see the difference in the results that you get with your Fun Flock. To do this, we're going to once again use our Quickie Glue Pen by Sakura, which can be found at the Paper Threads store. When you're filling this in with the glue, you want to go ahead and make sure that you only fill in one color section at a time. Once those are colored in completely, then I'm going to go ahead and use my scrap paper here, and taking my blue Fun Flock, I will go ahead and sprinkle some right over the top area where I colored. And then using my finger, I'm going to lightly press. You don't want to rub the Fun Flock, you just want to press straight down on it. And when you're done, you just shake off the excess. And there you have it. You have a nice flocked image right here. It's nice and fuzzy. And you go ahead and let that dry completely before you do the next portion. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing by coloring in the other image that was fully colored with my glue. And once that's completely colored in, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the other image with my Fun Flock by sprinkling it on top here. And you'll notice it's not the same color Fun Flock as the pen color I used, which is fine. It can be off just a little bit by color. It's not that big of a deal. And again, you just press straight up and down. And when you're done, you go ahead and flick off the excess. And here is the difference between the two. You can see here that I got a nice flocked image on both of them, but on the one that I colored in previously, you can see that the coloring of the flock is a lot darker, and it just seems to be filled in a lot more, and there's not any white space in there. Okay, we're going to continue by filling in the red with the glue and the white areas here with the glue, and we're going to add the red to this and see what difference that makes. Okay, I went ahead and added all the glue to this image that was not colored in, and I added the glue to this one, and I'm going to now add the Fun Flock to the image. Okay, and once again I'm going to press straight down on this image, up and down. I'm not going to rub back and forth. And we're going to go ahead and flick off the excess first on this one. And then we'll go ahead and flick off the excess on the colored in image. What you can see here is side by side, the image that had the ink filled in first came out with a lot more luster and color. And it's very furry looking and fuzzy looking, where the image that didn't have color first came out a little bit spotty looking with a little bit of white showing through the background. It still looks nice, but it's a lot more vibrant on the one that had the coloring behind it. So just like the glitter video, there is a difference when you're putting glitter or Fun Flock onto an image that has not been colored compared to an image that has already been colored in. And that's it. Thank you for watching Paper Threads Cutter Vision Tutorials. We'll see you next week.